song is Sleigh Ride, and I don't know which version, just the one, any version that goes fast and goes da 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 da. I like that when it does that.
Cool. Hi, I'm JD, and my current favourite holiday song, at least, is Under the Mistletoe from Pokemon Christmas Bash. Because, hey, I'm JD from Pokemakers, and also there's the Pokemon news, and the anime, and Misty, and I'm excited for that, and it's Christmas.
It is Christmas.
Although also, Merry Christmas Everybody by Shakin' Stevens is very good.
Cool.
Merry Christmas Everyone by Shakin' Stevens. It's an important distinction.
And we're gonna make a John Hallmark movie.
Yep, that's a thing we're doing. Welcome to the 7 days of Johnsmas. Yep, those are words that we've said now. This is very silly.
This just in. John heard that we were recording.
Okay, good.
So we could, we stepped in.
Yeah.
Day.
It's slapdash in the middle of the week right now. Today on this December 29th.
Yeah. And John literally, he just sent me a note that says, "Consider the humble barbecued pig." So I think that's our prompt.
Is the pig humble because it's been barbecued? Like, generally being cooked might humble you somewhat?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
That's our prompt. That's what we got to work with.
Okay.
That and the holiday movie title generator that we have been provided with.
Let's make a title. Oh, the one on your laptop has more words.
It
on my
sure
phone.
does.
Oh.
And it is jumping out at you.
Yeah. Should we just start the title with the word "or"?
Hour?
No, or. That's the first word.
No,
probably you don't think so. Okay.
Cookie.
I suppose it could be hour.
Hour?
Hour could be good.
Hour. Chris first.
Hour. Yeah. Okay. Hour first. That's fine. Our first.
First snow. Our first mistletoe. Our first wedding.
Our first wedding. That's fun.
Our first Christmas. Our first night.
Our first town. I mean Christmas.
Our first Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Our first Christmas party. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That sounds like a hijinks, like rom-com, like a newly married couple is hosting their first holiday party and both sides of the family come.
Yeah, but
and it's
is that Hallmarky enough?
It's chaotic. I don't know. It sounds like a very generic Christmas movie.
I don't know. That's not high-powered businesswoman goes to small town and meets
that's true.
Generic dude.
That's true.
And they wear red and green jumpers.
All right, our first Christmas.
I mean, it could still be a party. I'm just saying, but I don't know about.
That's true.
It's the way you said it.
Oh, okay. Well, let's reframe it. Our first Christmas party. Big city hotshot lawyer lady comes to a small town. She's never been to a Christmas party, but all of a sudden she's, for some reason, put in charge of hosting one.
What?
And luckily, with the help of a local handyman who has an odd resemblance to Santa Claus or something, she throws a great party, and then they kiss, probably?
Okay, just to be clear, now, we've got an option, though. Is it our first Christmas party or our first Christmas party ever?
I think either works.
How lame should this title be?
I don't know. Our first Christmas party, Thanksgiving. Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna just extend this a little bit more just to see what we get. Our first Christmas party in...
These are all bad. Shuffle.
Christmas.
Shuffle.
Our first Christmas party in boyfriend. In battle.
In house.
In abiding.
In lords.
In lords. Our first Christmas party in dance.
I think we just stick with our first Christmas party.
I think our first Christmas party is probably our best one. Alright, so what is this movie about? Consider the humble barbecued pig.
I don't know. I guess there's a barbecued pig at the party.
Oh, it's our first Christmas party.
Yeah.
What if they don't know how Christmas parties are supposed to go? So they're like, yeah, let's do a barbecue. 'Cause it's in there. The person throwing the party is from Southern California.
Oh, okay. You're going to Southern California. Because,
LA. She's from LA.
Well, sure. There's another solution here to, we've got a barbecue thing, but it's Christmas. Australia.
Oh, that's fun,
It's the
too.
Southern Hemisphere. It's summer there.
Well,
literally, in Australia, it is a Christmas tradition for many people to go to the beach and have a barbecue.
that's fair. But also consider, hotshot lawyer from LA travels up to small town in rural Washington, etc. Has never experienced Christmas in a cold small town and is like, yeah, you do barbecues for Christmas, right? Like, back in LA where it's like 90 degrees on Christmas, they do barbecues.
But consider, what if it's a hotshot business person who lives in America coming to Australia and isn't familiar with that kind of Christmas style?
Are we familiar with that kind of Christmas style?
Enough of this.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing also, because this way I'm thinking that part of the way we have this hotshot businesswoman come to town, the reason why she gets put in charge is her parents live in town. Maybe they're not from the town originally, maybe they've immigrated, but she's visiting for Christmas, but then something goes wrong and they can't organize the Christmas party that they usually do. Oh, my goodness. I was just going to say that, like, maybe a broken leg.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or, you know, something along those lines. Maybe something less dramatic so they can still be around.
Okay, yeah,
but they
that's
can't
fair.
organise the party and they need hotshot business daughter to take over.
That's fair. That's much more Christmassy. So you're saying this isn't the holiday situation?
As in, like, there's someone from Australia who's gone back to...
Yeah, like a house swap for Christmas.
I mean, it could be, but then I have no interest in the other part.
Oh, that's fair. Alright, so...
I'm only making one movie right now, not two. The Holiday is just 2 movies.
It is just 2 movies.
Yeah.
Why did they do that?
Christmas ensemble movies.
Because Love Actually was really yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Alright, so... What's the feminine version of John?
Jane.
Yeah, but like, that has John in it. Like,
Johnette. Johnina.
Joan...
Joan is probably, what it's supposed to actually be.
Joanna? Joanne? John Ann. John Ann! Okay, so Joan...
Consider, what
the
if...
humble barbecued pig.
What if the man's name is John?
Oh, okay. I wanted her main character. This is Johnsmas.
Yeah? Okay. Also, her dad's called John.
Oh, that's fun.
Every male character in this movie is John.
And it's just a coincidence. It's a very common name.
Yeah,
How many Johns do you know?
I mean, I can think of one.
I can think of at least 3 off the top of my head.
Without pausing to think, I can name one, and it's John.
Oh yeah, I know John.
Yeah.
Hello, John.
Of home viewing. And them's the facts.
You know the Jurassic Park bit where he's talking to himself and he's like, "Hello, John. Oh, hello, John."
No.
Oh, okay.
I haven't memorized Jurassic Park.
All right, that was too deep a cut, I guess. All right, so
Alan, wake up, Alan. Hey, Alan.
That's from like one of the sequels.
Yeah, I know. It's from Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
It's the only part about Jurassic Park 3 that I care about.
That's fair.
Alan!
It's not like the little gophers that scream.
It kind of is, though. It's both. I'm combining them both into a better meme.
Alright, main character name.
Joan. Okay.
So Joan.
Joan, named after her father.
Obviously named after her father.
Yeah.
Hotshot lawyer from the city.
Yes. Now, is she originally from America, or did her parents, did she move to America from Australia, or did her parents, retire to Australia?
I think her parents retired in Australia, and this is the first time she's going to visit them.
Yeah. But, they've been there for a little while now, and, they usually visit her for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this year...
Well, because of the broken leg,
they aren't able to make it, so she's going to visit them. She doesn't want to, she's got important lawyer things to do.
Yeah, she's got to be back at work on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just a quick trip down under.
Yeah. For some humble barbecued pig. Now, of course, I did say that her parents organized the party, but I also said that they visit her for Christmas. One of those should be true, probably, and not the other one.
I think, this is the first Christmas they've lived there for about a year. So she hasn't visited him yet.
I don't know, but then why is she put in charge of the party if they don't normally do it? I was saying that, like, the reason that she takes over the party is because normally her parents organize it, and it's like a community thing that they do.
Right.
Yeah. I think they've been there for a little while, and maybe, like, they just come up for, like, American Thanksgiving, but they don't normally do a Christmas thing because she just works so hard, but they've asked her to come out because of the broken leg, and, like...
Yeah. I'm like, oh, we'd really love to see you this year, you know?
Yeah. They didn't mention the broken leg when they invited her, though.
And they've been, like, struggling to put this party together. So, so she gets there, and she's like, oh my gosh, it's so hot. And you get that fun scene where she, like, steps out of the airport and, like, all bundled up. And then she's like, ah!
Suitcase of luggage, because somehow she's never heard of Australia before.
And she packed a bunch of sweaters because she's a stupid American businesswoman. Highly intelligent businesswoman, but also just very dumb.
Yeah.
So she gets there. In her big old winter boots.
Yep.
Yeah. She arrives at home, and, like, her parents are like, blah, blah, welcome, etc. And they're like, you know, she realizes that they're trying to put together this party, and they're, like, really struggling because they don't have the mobility that they just, like, can't get things done.
Yep.
Also, there's a shopping montage.
Of course, yes. And I imagine John probably has a million jobs, including working in at least one of the shops that she visits.
Oh, yes. Yeah. They live in a very small town.
Of course.
John is everywhere. He's like the local handyman.
Yep.
He works at the store.
Gap.
It's like the hardware store. She's like... Something that she has agreed to do involves, like, building a stage or something.
Oh, okay. See, I was imagining, like, a shopping scene to go and buy clothes because she doesn't have any appropriate clothing.
Oh, no, she does that separately, and she does bump into him.
Okay.
And, like, I don't know, spills her coffee all over him or something.
Yeah. She's got to have, like, a gal pal best friend from the town who she's never met before, but they're instant. But, like, hey girl, we're gonna be best friends now. I'm gonna help you.
Oh, okay. Her parents are, like, they're elderly, they're retired.
Yeah.
They have, like, not really a nurse, but, like, a helper kind of person.
I feel like they're a bit more mobile than that usually. I think that maybe they've just made friends with, like, they're very friendly.
I was trying to think
they
of,
organize community events.
That's fair. I was trying to think of, like, some younger person that just sort of hangs out with them.
Yeah, Marty McFly.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sometimes you're just friends with the OAPs. That's an English term, right?
I don't...
Old age pensioners.
I see.
Yeah,
pensioners is a very English term.
Sure, but sometimes you're friends with the elderly. That happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
So, you know, cool girl who hangs out with her parents is like, I'm gonna hang out with you too. Your parents have told me so much about you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I bet you love Christmas just like they do.
Yeah.
I hate Christmas.
Well, we'll fix that. Why is she, like, distinctly American?
I don't know.
I can't do an Australian accent.
Oh, well, we'll fix that. There you go. That was a relatively Australian.
It was something.
It's more than you can do.
It is something. Good eye, mate.
Oh, I'm sorry to our many Australian friends and listeners.
Good eye, mate.
Put another pig on the Barbie.
Put another pig on the Barbie.
That wasn't terrible, actually. Anyway, yeah, montage to put together, like, this whole giant ordeal. Like, her parents, like, have shown her, like show her photos and things of these parties they've done. Like,
yeah.
You guys really go all out, huh?
And they're like, yeah, well, you know, we don't have much else to do now that we're retired, so, you know, we put on this big thing at the end of the year.
But then they're like, but, you know, it's a lot to ask. It's okay if it's a bit smaller this year. So naturally, she puts on, like, endeavors to put on the biggest party ever.
Yeah, she wants to make her parents proud.
Yeah, like...
So yeah, she loves her parents very much.
Yeah.
So she's gonna throw the biggest party possible.
Mm-hmm.
And it involves, like, building a stage and constructing, like, a whole thing.
Yeah. Stage 4. What's stage 4?
A live nativity scene or something.
Ooh.
Like, something really elaborate.
You know, I can tell that, like, you're not, like, used to doing school nativities or anything because you went, nativity? Nativity?
A nativity scene? How do you say it?
Nativity.
Nativity.
You said nativity.
Nativity.
Nativity. This is important right now.
Whatever.
Hi and welcome to Time Zones Are Hard.
So she ends up going to the hardware store a lot. And
Various shops.
Yeah, and she keeps running into this guy. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
And she does not want his help. She's like, I am a strong, independent woman. I can do this all by myself.
He wears an ugly Christmas apron.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, you're in Australia, you can't really do the ugly Christmas sweater thing.
I love the apron. That's
so he wears an ugly Christmas apron, a
Also,
cool apron thing.
Is this Chris Hemsworth?
Could be. I don't know. Or Chris Evans?
Is he Australian?
No. Oh, I see. You're going for the Australian.
Yeah, I was going for the
I
Australian.
didn't think about that. Yeah.
If not, kind of.
Could be any number of Hemsworths could be in this movie.
Yeah. He's
Chris, Liam, the
He's...
fictional one from The Good Place.
Oh, yeah. Very, very attractive, very kind, very just a himbo, in the best way. And but he knows building and stuff. So he's like, oh yeah, I can help you do this. If you do this differently, it would work a little bit better, go a little smoother. And she's like, I don't want your help.
No, he's specifically like, oh yeah, I'm surprised your parents didn't ask me for help. I normally help them out with it anyway. Are you sure you don't want help? No, I don't need your help. I've got Debbie, my new Australian BFF.
And Debbie's like, I've never held a hammer in my life. Shut up, Debbie. You're ruining the moment.
Also, I'm Jewish. But,
Debbie. Come on.
Take one for the team, Debbie. Back up your girl.
But John manages to wriggle into her heart and help.
Of course.
Help.
No, he doesn't. He just turns up and starts helping without her having asked him to.
Yeah. He's just clearly you need
Why
help.
is he here? I said I didn't want his help.
And her parents are just like,
he just showed up.
He's just helping.
Yeah, he's just a helpful, friendly guy.
You're running out of time. It's Christmas tomorrow, and you got a lot of work to do.
Oh shoot! It's already Christmas tomorrow.
So
dang,
he's here to help. He saw you were in need, and she's like, oh, that's really kind of him. And then they do the party.
Yeah.
After they get everything set up, just the two of them have a little barbecue on the beach.
Oh.
A whole pig, just the two of them.
Wait, when is this?
It's late at night.
Before the party or after the party?
Midnight between, before the party.
So midnight, Christmas Eve going into Christmas Day?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Uh-huh.
They've spent all day, working on decorations.
Also, the Christmas party is happening on Christmas for the whole town, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
okay.
So, they've spent all day working on stuff, and they're just exhausted. And he's like, hey, I actually they were doing a pig on the beach earlier today, and there's some left over. We want to go hang out, and no one's there anymore, so it's just kind of the two of them, and it's nighttime, and they look at the stars, and they eat some pork.
The pig's also called John.
Debbie
obviously doesn't have pork.
Debbie does not have the pork. She's not there.
Yeah,
it's a moment just for them.
Yeah. They'll have different meat at the Christmas party that is kosher.
Yes. That's important for Debbie. She was in charge of the food.
Yeah. No shellfish.
She took note of everyone's allergies. She's very organized. She's a baker.
Oh, okay.
Or
yeah,
I don't know.
She's
She's doing the food.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yep. Okay.
I don't know.
That's fine.
People have jobs.
Debatable. What's Joan's job?
She's a lawyer.
Oh, is she a lawyer specifically?
We talked about this.
I don't remember if we said lawyer. I just remembered generic businesswoman.
I have specifically been calling her a lawyer.
Fair enough, then.
Alright, so... Yeah, they probably kiss at midnight.
Oh. Okay, there's got to be some drama, though, before the end.
Yeah, there is some drama.
What's the drama?
She has to go back to America.
Why?
She lives there. Her job is there.
I thought... I mean, yeah, okay. I assume that.
Oh no, she's just I really like you, but we can't be together.
Oh,
because
that's so lame.
I have a job.
That's so generic and lame.
And he's really hurt.
Oh.
And she's like, we can't. But then they kiss again at the Christmas party, and I don't know, it works out.
She decides to move there?
Probably.
Australia needs lawyers
Australia
too.
needs a whole different law system, but, you know. And she quits being a lawyer. She's a baker now. Debbie gives her a job.
Oh, okay.
That's how these work.
Right.
Give up all your career.
Well, surely she at least becomes like a party planner or something.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Because everyone was so impressed with the barbecue.
Yeah.
Of course, there's got to be a line like right at the end of the Christmas party where like John looks to her and says like, "So, what's the plan next week for New Year's?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the New Year's party too.
The party she was throwing was also barbecue, so there was a pig there as well. So they didn't need to eat pork on the beach.
I was wondering why you were so insistent on this.
I forgot there was pork at the barbecue as well. At the party.
The whole point.
I know.
It's the whole point.
But they do have like a nice moment on the beach. They're probably not eating pork in that scene.
Okay.
Like, I really needed to get the pork in there.
We already did.
I forgot.
So, scratch that. There is pork at the party. Debbie provided a full roasted pig, despite being Jewish herself. But she
hired someone to it's like a whole like barbecue pork like on a spit on the beach.
Oh yeah.
It's like a whole thing, and so she's not
apple in the mouth.
Yeah,
she's not eating it herself,
and she's not directly preparing it herself either.
Yeah,
but she hired someone to handle that.
Is that it? Are we done?
I think that's it.
Okay, cool.
The party's great. They have a good time. It's very generic.
It's super generic.
Chris Hemsworth is there.
So who's Joan? If we've got Chris Hemsworth,
Ooh.
I think it should be Liam Hemsworth. He needs a break.
I like that. That's fine. He would be in like a Hallmark movie.
Right?
He's more that kind of...
He's a bit more of a discount Hemsworth.
Yeah. You're right.
I mean, he played his brother as an actor in the last two Thor movies.
It's very good. I don't know. I don't know actors very well.
Joan can be Annie from Community.
Alison Brie.
Yeah, Alison Brie.
I like that.
Yeah.
She plays very like high strung very well.
Yeah.
But like with a heart of gold.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's like, I worked my whole life to do it.
Although is she herself Jewish? Because Annie was. Is she actually Jewish? Because maybe she should be Debbie.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
Whether or not any given actor is Jewish.
Alison Brie. Well, it's because her character's Jewish, and a lot, sometimes.
That's true.
Usually.
They like to, yeah.
You try to at least. Hold on, I need to find out quickly because it affects the casting choices.
It does.
Is Alison Brie Jewish? Brie's mother is Jewish. Her father was raised Catholic.
Okay, so that bit in Community where she's like, I'm Jewish on one side.
Yeah, that's true to life.
That's fun.
Okay. Do we want Annie for Joan or Debbie then?
I think she would make a very good Debbie.
Okay, let's put her in as Debbie.
She's very peppy and she's got that like energy. She plays high strung really well, but she also definitely does a peppy.
And then instead for Joan,
Rashida Jones. You said Joan and my brain was like, yes.
Why not? Yeah.
Sure,
Rashida Jones.
She's fun.
Yeah. That's a fun pair. Rashida Jones and Alison Brie.
That is a fun pair.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
I'd super watch that.
Cool.
Alright, then that's
the fourth day of Johnsmas.
That's the fourth day of Johnsmas.
Cult Classics is part of the Pocket Podcast Network.
And we have a show on the Pocket Podcast Network.
We do?
We have a show called Pokemakers.
What?
JD, what's Pokemakers about?
Pokemakers is a show where we make Pokemon, and we make an entire Pokemon game from scratch. We're currently between seasons, so there's never been a better time to jump in, ready for the start of Season 2.
Or to binge the entirety of Season 1, if that's your thing.
You can do that. Lots of people have done that recently. Props to them.
Pokemakers.
You can find us at Pokemakers on Twitter and probably future other social medias because the world's on fire.
We're working on that. We'll have it set up in the new year.
You can also find us both individually. I'm at Codename JD.
And I'm at Pchew, PTCHEW.
You can find Cult Classics on Twitter and Facebook at Cult Classics PPN.
And thanks to Michael Freitag for our extra special holiday intro and outro music.
Of course. Thanks, Mike. It's always Mike. And remember, it's
John now.
Whatever that means.
I don't read the script so John doesn't get us.
Pocket Podcast Network. Quality programming right to your pocket.